welcome or welcome back to Jen's Hangout. If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. And if you're returning, I love you guys so much. You know that. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. It's free, doesn't cost you a penny. Leave a comment, say, hey, what's good? Please, please, please make sure to watch the video until the end. I try to steer away from super long videos, like 15 minutes, maybe 20. Please stick around. It really means the absolute world if you could. Please, please, please. Anyway, what do we got going on today? Mask Monday. Woot. Thumbnail. With this month's most controversial ice cream beauty box unboxing. If you guys have seen my Instagram, you know what's going on and what I have been dealing with when it comes to the ice cream beauty box. And not just me, so many, I would say probably 80 to 85% of the videos and comments and posts about this month's, or last month now because it's September, the ice cream beauty box. Let's get this on and then we'll get into it. This is a mask. I got this from YesStyle. I think I still have a link in my description down below. If not, you could go to one of my last videos and click it and you'll get a discount. But I got a 10-pack of these. These are the glutathione niacinamide sheet mask. It's by APLB. And I love these. I have sent these out to several of my friends. These are really, really, really nice Korean skincare. Just a really beautiful mask. It doesn't have a whole bunch of crazy ingredients. As you guys know, I am allergic to like everything. Like right now, I should probably go take a Benadryl because I'm itching like crazy. Something recently has been, I'm almost wondering if I'm not detoxing from the surgery and everything and all that stuff's finally coming out. Because I don't usually react like this. And anyway, that's a squirrel. Coffee is life. But anyway, this is just a 10 to 20 minute mask, and then gently tap in the remaining essence to absorb it. Always make sure you guys do a test patch first though, if you do have sensitivities, because you never know. So you don't want to just go in all willy-nilly and slap that stuff on your face and then have a horrible reaction. These are super, super wet, full of the good stuff. We like it so much. I love the mask itself, the fabric that they chose. They're very, very, very lightweight, but sturdy and very soft. So they feel really good on this skin. But I don't know about you guys, but my skin has been so angry. My face is clean. I have toner on. And I did a couple of my really watery serums that I do because I knew this one's a little thicker. So I wanted to get my watery skincare done. Watery-er. Is that a word? part of my skincare done before I put the heavier moleculed, this stuff on my face so that I could get my full skincare regime in. And I like this one too because it really fits my face very, very well. You want them to have full contact with every part of your skin if you can get it. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm going to take a Benadryl. I'm going to have to. And anywho, I decided to go with a more full-toned nail this time around. So we got some orangey corally pink. This has a lot of essence in it. So it goes into the tub of extra essence. You paid good money for your sheet masks. Don't let them go to waste, because I mean, let me show you here. Let me show you. There you go. That is all just the excess from my sheet masks, and I have sheet masks that don't have any essence on them at all, and so I also have the same for hand masks and foot masks. So I use that extra essence for those masks when I want to do a full-on spa day for myself and I just want to pamper every part of me. I use that good essence so I don't have to get into my regular skincare stuff. But I'm still getting good ingredients, right? It's a win-win. Coffee is alive. Anti-murder juice. We're serious. Okay. So, we'll do the good stuff first. This is the August Ice Cream Beauty Box. It is $29.99. For the box, you get between 4 to 6 items. I almost always get at least 5. And like this month, if they have a choice item, you have the option to buy that other choice item, so you can get both of the choice items for ridiculously wonderful prices. Like this month, you could get chose one palette, either the Bloom or the Wicked palette. Is it Wicked? Deadly Rose, that's what it is. Palette. And you had the option to pay an extra $10 to get the other palette, which is a great deal 99% of the time. Like I was able to get all of the Beauty Creations primers, colored primers, for, it was a choice. You got one or the other, and you got 3 of one or 3 of the other, and it was like $6 to get all of them. Why would you not do that? Those things last so long. Anyway, so this is August, is Wither or Bloom is the theme. Here is the QR code if you are interested. I'll try and get a little closer. This is by far out of all the subscription boxes I have done over the years, this is by far my favorite. It's all indie brands. She is an indie in and of herself. She is, as far as I know, it's just her, and then she has a couple people that come in and help her. But so full indie brand that supports only indie brands. You always get an eyeshadow palette, and it's always indie brand. I mean, there are 3 palettes in this box right now, so just think of that. And I'm grandfathered in at the $25 a month, or $26, I can't remember. But even at $29.99, 3 palettes in a box, and these are full-size palettes. They're not little mini like $3 palettes. No. And a lot of them are chromes and things like that. So it is a phenomenal value. Now, with all of that said, I am so mad about this month's box, and it has nothing to do with Ice Cream Beauty. I will say that here and now. I will defend that lady who runs this company, because this was not her fault. However, I will say, her choice to go with this cosmetic brand, I have to question and wonder and be like, why? Why did you choose? Why have you chosen? Because she's done it a couple times. Because they have some pretty serious known issues with their brand and their customer service. And what really tips the scale for me this month especially is the cosmetic company, the indie brand company, is trying to blame it 2 different ways. 1, shipping, so you can kind of get where I'm going with all this. And 2, well, she's not actually blatantly doing this, but as an indie brand owner, how can you do this to a fellow indie brand owner who is trying to support you by putting your product in their box? That is just the most indecent thing to do, in my opinion. So, with all of that garbage said, the first thing we have, I'm not going to do the palettes just yet. I will get through all that. So the first thing we have is by Moonslice Beauty. We've gotten a couple palettes from them. Some, I think I've got some liners from them. Just a whole plethora of different things from this company, and really good quality. I want to say we got some multi-chromes from them too. In this box. They have a bag, and the bag is $13 plus shipping. And that is like 3 to 5 items. Average is 5. And there again, you always get a palette. And then they also have, I think it's a $7 subscription. You get 3 multi-chromes a month. And you can also add that 3 multi-chromes to any of your other subscriptions if you want to. So this is from Moonslice Beauty. This is Girly Pop. And she is an absolutely beautiful cream highlighter. I mean, and she's not champagne, she's not rose gold, she's kind of somewhere in the middle of all of that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful color. Beautiful color. I don't know, the lighting is just not doing it justice, but beautiful. So that'll be fun to use. So this is Glow Like Summer Starlight with this creamy, travel-friendly highlighter stick. With just one swipe, Girly Pop melts into skin for a radiant, lit from within sheen that feels playful yet polished. Use under your foundation for a lit from within glow, or you can put it on top if you want more glow. And that is $18. Next, we have from Illuminati, which we got another one a couple months ago. And so this one, I don't remember what color it is, but it is a lip oil, and I really enjoy it. It's good for, actually, I think this is a gloss, but they match. But this is not a bad gloss at all. It's not super sticky, I don't think. This reminds me of the Dior. I just have a little tiny, tiny sample size of it, mini size of it, or the Do I Love, DEW, I think is what it's called. I can't remember. The lip oil from Shop Miss A. Do I have one in here? Do I have them all? Nope, I do. This is what it is. I Love Dew. And it's the same kind of, they have this in clear. This is the darkest color. And believe you me, it does not come off this dark. This is Bloom. Anyway, and then they have clear and a couple in between, light pink and then a regular pink. Anyway, or like a more red pink. Anyways, this, and it's the same kind of applicator. So this is a lip oil, Ruby. You could get Ruby or Sorbet. This is Sorbet by Illuminati Cosmetics, $21. Sweet, silky, and oh so refreshing. This nourishing lip oil wraps your lips in glossy hydration with a sheer kiss of color. Like the perfect scoop of a summer night, these lip oils leave your pout soft, smooth, and irresistible. It was $21. And I mean, it's exactly, well, a little thicker. But it is so nice because just a little bit goes a long way, and it gives you just a nice little flush to your skin. So yay for that. Next is this Chroma Chub Multichrome Liquid Eyeshadow by Chantico Beauty, $20. This was, we got another one last month, and this month I got number 4. And last month I got number 2. So this is number 2. I'll show it to you. It's green and fabulous. You guys know me and my greens. It dries very, very quickly, so you have to get it locked in super fast and blend it out exactly where you want it. So when you do it, you got to work quickly. But other than that, it's a beautiful product, I think. She can crack if you do too thin of a layer or too thick. You'll figure it out by using it. And look at that. That's like a purple. The other one's green. You'll see it here. Wow. It's like a purple pink. Yep, that's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And it's got a hint of like a bronzy color, I want to say, almost. Now, mind you, these are swatches, and swatches don't mean nothing. The bottom one is the number 4. The top one is, well, the very top one is that highlighter, but that green is number 2. Look at those. Those are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, the next thing is a blush palette from the Bella, and it is a blushed color quad, $12. The light blush quad is your perfect companion for glowing summer, offering shades that bloom softly on the skin or build into a bolder, radiant finish. Each hue is light and airy, giving just the right amount of color for those who prefer a subtle touch, yet versatile enough to layer for more impact. These soft tones pair beautifully with Girly Pop highlighter, creating a luminous finish that feels fresh and effortless. And Bella they make some absolutely beautiful products. I mean, that's an all-in-one. You got 2 different kinds of blushes. You can use this one as a bronzer contour, and then a really beautiful highlighter, powder highlighter to go with your cream highlighter. So, and you could use them as eyeshadows as well. It has a great little mirror. So now comes the problem. The problem child. Okay, so I went ahead and I got both palettes, right? This is Clarity Cosmetics, and if you know, you know. This is one that we got a few months ago. This is the Stained Glass palette. She came beautifully. She really did. And, I mean, I can't complain about this one at all. However, that is the only palette out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 palettes that I have had from Clarity Cosmetics that didn't come absolutely shattered. If not one shade, multiple shades. And it's always, I'll say 99% of the time, it is shimmers. So, I got the Deadly Rose palette, which looks like this. And this is a 9-pan palette. I will not be tipping it towards you guys because I am sure that's the most I dare tip it. But you guys can see how absolutely shattered that one shade is. And that's the shade that, oh God, I just moved that. I mean, is the palette ruined completely? No, I guess not. Is it going to be exceedingly difficult to try and bind that shimmer back together? Yes. And get it out of all of the rest of the shadows. So, the second one is the Bloom palette. It has a sheath, and this is what the cover of the palette looks like as well. So, again, this palette, and mind you, most of the palettes I've seen, the exact same shadows are the ones that are shattered. I hope you guys can see that. Now, as I said, I have gotten 5 palettes from them. These 3 from the Ice Cream Beauty Box. And then she did a, this like super flash sale thing a couple times. She called it a treasure hunt because she made it to where she had one palette on her site or one makeup product. It could have been lippies too. That that were free and you just had to pay shipping for. Okay, so I knew what they were like, but I thought, okay, if I'm just paying shipping, we can cross our fingers, hope for the best. It's still your hard-earned money, right? So I did it for the So Mesmerizing. I also did it for the Evil Mermaid. I can't show you the Evil Mermaid because it came so incredibly shattered. It was not usable, not touchable. I'll try to remember to, probably in the end, what I'll do is I will insert the photos of these palettes so you can see. This is the So Mesmerizing palette, and I don't know if I can even show you guys how damaged. I haven't used it at all. This is exactly how it came. So that's a pretty big issue. And her response to everything, she tried to go after me in DMs, the owner of Clarity Cosmetics. At this point in time, nothing has come out of the Ice Cream Beauty Box camp. So, I am assuming that they are trying their hardest to deal with this issue. If I were the gal who runs Ice Cream Beauty, I would be absolutely beyond livid with Clarity Cosmetics, because this is not a shipping issue. Yes, pallets come broken in shipments. It happens. It happens to the best companies, and it happens to indie companies. It doesn't matter. It's a shipping thing across the board. But it doesn't happen at this scale, this amount. And so that very clearly means it is a formula issue. 1,000%. And their response to all of this is absolutely unacceptable. Take ownership. I mean, the owner of Clarity Cosmetics got so defensive with me in these DMs that she says, I'll take you on a back room tour. We can do a video call, and I'll take you on a back room tour, and you can see that we do use binders and all of these things, when very clearly her product shows that she does not use binders at all on any level. Because if she did, this wouldn't happen. Yes, they're pressed very softly. Okay, so if that's the case, I know like Dee Dee's Signature, she has started, and I've heard other brands are doing it as well. They have these little foam. I wish I still had one, but I opened my palette from last month and threw them away. They're these little foam pieces that they're a harder, stiffer foam that you put on top of your shimmer shades. Now I'm covered in glitter. You can't even just leave these be. This one has gotten worse, and all it's done is sit in my shelf. That's it. I haven't touched it. I haven't done anything. They just keep getting worse. So, you know, I mean, there's ways, but these little foam things, and then they put the regular Flavor Saver over the top, and that compression with the outside sleeve or the box that it goes in, and then the protective wrapping around it. Because like when this came, right, it came in a box this big, this tall, nothing in the box to stabilize it from moving around. This, however, was wrapped in probably half a roll of bubble wrap. So you would think, oh, okay, that's a lot of bubble wrap. It'll be fine. There was no sign that it was broken. There was no glitter anywhere. There were no pigment particles, nothing. Until you got to that very, very, very inside layer that, you know, that very first wrapping around this had just a couple hints of glitter particles. And then when you opened it up, it was everywhere. So they packed them broken. Do with that information what you will. Have a fantastic, wonderful week. I'm still going to defend Ice Cream Beauty to the hilt because they're a wonderful brand. Anyway, blessings to all. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys later.